Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. It was the third video today here on Friday, December 23rd, 2022, Christmas Eve. And this is, I'm not going to paint in this one. I'm just going to be cataloging a couple of paintings here and then maybe bring over some of the art books and go through them. It's not going to be too long of a video. I'm a little burned out just on this weather, this extremely bad weather. But you know what? Always a good excuse in the evening to have a fine glass of 100% organic Kelowna Supernatural organic vanilla milk kefir. Kefir is, of course, fermented milk. Got the probiotics on it because you know what? Gut health equals brain health. Kelowna Supernatural. Maybe you can get a bottle near you. It is available coast to coast from those Amish cows. Mennonite cows too, I'm sure. Let's get going here with the cataloging. A little bit of work here going on, and then my daughter is upstairs working on her bûche de Noël, which I will have a little piece of. I know it's a lot of sugar and cream and all that, but well, it's okay to have a little bit. Bûche de Noël. How's that look? A little more? A little over here? Get that. Yeah, that's what I want right there. What's this? What is this crap? There we go. Get rid of that. That looks good. Good angle. Man, I have been busy today. I've been kind of living online today. Videos and comments and one of my music tracks, Severance, got into a Spotify curated playlist called The Listening Room. It's an ambient electronic playlist that's curated by Spotify. I got into a playlist with a lot of great other musicians and non-musicians. Brian Eno's in it, so he's a big non-musician. There's a lot of other great ones. Harold Budson, that he's in the playlist often. Carmen Villain, she's very good. John Hopkins, Caitlin Aurelia Smith, Sarah Da Vinci. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Anyway, I managed to get in third place out of 100 tracks. That's very good placement. At least that's how it's looking to me anyway. All right, so we've got this taped in here. I'm bringing the backing here. Hopefully this does not confuse the camera anymore. We don't need that. We don't need those problems. Of course, I always like to have a little reference there. Put this in the frame. Yeah, so what's the temperature at? Oh, -1. I think the winds are 20 to 30 miles an hour. The wind chill's in the -25 range. They're still in the I don't want to go anywhere range. No way, bud. Not interested. Not interested in going out in this weather. Just not. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What if there's a problem? I don't need that. I don't need that. All right, kids. Let's move this over here a little bit. Let's move the kefir over here. Put that down there. This is a nice painting, you know? Nice painting. Move this up here. That's good. And we'll do a little bit more of a closer. And I cannot do I'll have to do the detail from the photo. Can't zero in on it anymore here. Okay. What are we going to call this one here? Well, back in the summer. That's back in the summer. Portrait mode. That looks good. I'll take it. What else have we got? This one. This was the second painting I did today. And just love how how the texture just showed up everywhere. Even though I had to work at this, but it's fine. That looks good. That's a good. Make sure that we've got the angle there good. Looking good. Looking good. Lousy weather. Lousy weather. Beautiful. Nice. Like how that turned out. So yeah, that was good news about the playlist. I got notified of that the other day, and for some reason I wasn't showing up in it just yet, but sometimes those things take a while to propagate. And then my daughter's like, "Oh, I see you in here. It's in here." Oh, okay. And then I took a look in there, and there I was, number 3 out of 100. That's good. All righty, let's get this other one photographed here. Always worry about the keystone. You know, like when you're taking a photo. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We'll just do the detail from the photo again. Sometimes things don't look very good on the phone, so it's a matter of executive decision. What in the world are we going to call this? What are we going to call this? Sharp skies. That's what we're going to call it. Keep working it, guys. Keep working it. Look at this. Remind you of anything? Yeah, there you go. That good color combination. Sharp skies. Is that a good title? I don't know. Catalog. Always gotta love cataloging works. What do I want to bring over here tonight? A couple of these books. I think I'd kind of thumbed through them the other night. I want to go through these two here. Let's start with one drawing a day here. Veronica Lawler. Six-week course exploring creativity with illustration and mixed media. The thing I love about this book is that it's drawings. It's really well, let's get into it here. 2011. Printed in China, like everything. The thing I like about this book is that it's like this. It looks like it's out of a sketchbook, and that's what I like about it. Right? You got this pen and ink drawing, threw in a little bit of watercolor there. It looks like a sketchbook, like we took things from the sketchbook here and we turned it into a book. Isn't that great? High praise. I like that. Again, hands are hard to draw. But seed packets, well, you know what you got going on there. That's good. And then, of course, what you'll need, which is, well, it's a lot here. But, yeah, most people have this sort of stuff. Pencils, charcoal. Yeah, we've all got some vine charcoal sitting around. Nib holder and nibs. I don't have any nibs. I don't have any bamboo pens. Watercolor brushes. Crayons and magic markers, pastels, oil crayons, oil-based grease crayons, paper, like this, a small 9x12 pad of tracing paper, small pad. Any more than 9x12 seems like a large size to me. So I think I may be done with large paintings for now. Never say never, but I like working smaller. It's easier, it's faster, it's lower priced, it's easier to transport, it's modular. And I mean, just look at the sketches here, the drawings here. You know, these things weren't like Alex Katz size, 6 feet by 5 feet. You know, that was just like this. It might have been even smaller than this, and that's good. That's okay. Like, I keep talking about art books should be smaller. Look at that, bamboo pen and ink. See, this just reminds me of art school, and this would be kind of what I would consider maybe about a 3-minute drawing. When we would do these time drawings in art school, this would be like a 2 or 3 minute sort of thing, where you really had to get the gist of it down, and then you could sort of embellish a little bit. Inevitably, things were, it was never, when you're working that fast, it could be slower, but this is the energy of like maybe a 3 minutes. You're looking at something and you're getting getting that down. Same here. Be the, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe. That's nice down there. I kind of wish that was larger. I mean, this is fine and everything, but that would look prettier. Pastel. This has got to be blown up. It looks like it's been scanned to a larger. I like it. Monoprint of water-soluble crayon drawing. Create a monoprint of a local landmark. You'll need a stack of watercolor or other absorbent paper, spray bottle filled with water, several water-soluble crayons. Monoprint. Create an impressionistic drawing of the water-soluble crayon. Spray it with water. Press a clean sheet of watercolor paper on top. Smooth it out with the palm of your hand. Make sure you have good contact. I guess you could also use my little. Where are you? Say hello to my little friend. Where'd you go? Where? Oh, yes. My John Belushi speedball. Right. One of a kind print. Start making prints. Line as color. The park. Capturing motion. This 2011 book. There's your cell phone. You know how everybody be today. Neck craned down, looking into their phone. That's today. I hate it. Skaters in motion. It's a very New York book. Let's move over to the other one here. Watercolor painting. Expert answers to the questions every artist asks. Ooh. Should composition be considered before starting a painting? Well, you could do that. This is like an art education in like one book. Like who needs? When I eventually write my book, don't get an art degree. You just buy this and watch some YouTube videos. Just do everything in this book and watch some YouTube videos. That's it. That's it. Look at it. We're already in chapter 2, page 50. Does the picture need a focal point? Yes. I don't even need to look at. Do it. Of course, many paintings do not have a center of interest. So he's already answered it right up there. Yes, yes, it does. It helps create a focal point. Yeah, don't go to art school. Waste $200,000 or whatever it is. Well, how much is it these days? Just buy this. How much is this book here? $17. Unless you're in Canada, then $19.50. How important is sketching? Well, gosh, you can make a whole book out of it, right? How do I start making a painting? Can I work up a subject using? Yes. Yes. You know what I like to do? One thing I like to do, and I haven't done it lately, and I've used some of this in my photo collages, is I use webcams. Webcams are great because the camera's generally fixed at a particular scene, usually an iconic scene or imagery. And then that way you get time to sketch, right? Or if you know the light is going to last for a certain period of time, you know the light's good for a few hours. So yeah, let's again use YouTube. Basic watercolor. I don't know these. I'm not a watercolorist, but I'm sure there's some good stuff in here. Can scrubbing be used to create highlights? Well, I do that with my acrylic ink, masking fluid. Look at this. It's a hell of a book. Oh, pardon my language here. This is supposed to be a family-friendly channel. This is a heck of a book. This is a whale of a book. This is really, it's well packed here. What are backruns? I have no idea. Backruns can occur when painting wet and wet. As you drop clear water or paint into a damp wash, it doesn't blend. Background deliberately to enhance your painting. What is blending? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey guys, can you warn me about the naked bodies? That'd be great. Sorry, just a quick flash there. Not a big deal. How do I use masking tape? How is lifting out explained? Removing paint from paper is not only a correction method, it's an integral part of watercolor painting technique. I kind of do that with the spun bonnet olefin. Salt effects. Takes up to 20 minutes to dry thoroughly. Oh, look at that. It's like a graining technique or something like that. Add salt. Sprinkle a few grains of salt into the wet paint. Leave to dry for 20 minutes. Use your finger to rub the salt off. The result is a mysterious effect where the texture resembles snow crystals. Ah, perfect time of the year. Giving a distinctly wintry feel. Little detail is necessary, so it would detract from the effect. And of course, plastic wrap, which I should go grab my Hulifs, and he just leaves the plastic wrap on. What is stippling? Involves applying color as a mass of small dots. Hello, Pizarro. Stipple buildup. Sponge buildup. I like sponges. I like sponges better than brushes. Brushes. What's a brush drawing? Watercolor and soft pastel used together. This is a really fantastic book. How do I use a painting knife? Let me just, I've only got one, and it's all you need, really. I mean, could probably get the fancy schmancy, but once you kind of learn a few techniques on the one, this is all you need. And this is a Blick one. How long have I had this? Any idea? Have I had this 30 years? Probably. If the thing ever came out, I'd just glue it back in. What is pouring color? How is dishwashing liquid used? What? Is a matte version of gum Arabic. It slows down excessive fluidity in wet and wet painting. The frothing will subside. Always use a clear, don't use Dawn then. This is a really, really, really good book. Wish somebody had given this to me before I took out $15,000 in student loans that I paid back. Well, I paid back $15,000. I took out less, but interest back in the day. Interest used to be higher. I'm glad I went to art school. I'm also glad I dropped out of art school. What is the best way to keep records of my paintings? Airtable. It is useful to keep a comprehensive photographic record of all your work. Slides, digital photos. Yeah. I love this. If you're sending slides on or images on disk to a gallery, slides, even a CD or DVD. What year is this? Let's go back here. Slides. What year is this? 2012. Well, 2012. Slides? Huh? I don't know. Today I would say use Airtable. Get Airtable. Airtable is a cloud-based relational database. They have a very generous free version. They have excellent templates for cataloging your work and keeping all your metadata. How do I exhibit my efforts? Start small. Pop-ups. Be doing that in 2023. Look at this. Got your glossary. You're into this. Is a good book. Look at that. George James. Who's George James? This guy's probably like super famous. Watercolor instructor and everything like that. Oh my God, proportions of the head. How many classes did I spend on this? Flesh tones. That's a good book. Good book. And you went right size. It's the right size. It's thick, but it's the expert. The expert is answering everything. This is good. Look at this. This is fun sized. Like, why would you go to art school? You just get this book, Watercolor Painting by George James. 10 years old. You can probably buy it probably get it on Amazon or eBay, used for less than this. Probably. No, maybe not. Gotta go buy a new version. Get that author some money, you know what I mean? Look at that. Beautiful. What special equipment do I need? Gummed paper. How do I organize my materials? Just all over the place. All right. Cheers. Merry Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. Mark Rushton of Mark Rushton Gallery. Thanks for hanging